President Trump just made a reverse Uno card move that has a lot of MAGA voters asking, wait, what just happened? After demanding that the Senate Republicans stay in Washington, D.C. and push the Save America Act, President Trump agreed to let the Senate leave for their August recess. At first glance, this seems like a step backwards, so let me explain it to you because Trump doesn't do anything by accident. Here's the big picture. President Trump does not make political moves only for the next headline. He is looking at the midterms, the Republican Senate majority, and the risk of a long Senate fight turning into a damaging government funding battle. The Senate did not have enough votes to move the broader budget package or even the narrow voter ID proposal forward. Forcing a losing vote before recess would not deliver the Save America Act. It would have exposed Republican division and handed Democrats talking points as they go home to do their election campaigning. So here's what President Trump did in a private meeting, in a phone call from the Oval Office. Senate Majority Leader John Thune and conservative senators reached a deal. Let's pause the budget resolution and delay the key points of the Save America Act we believe we can get through. And then after our summer recess, we come back and fight hard before the midterm election. The Senate is expected to revisit legislation in September. The act would require proof of U.S. citizenship to register to vote and photo ID to actually vote in elections, including proof through the mail. Now, Republicans call that basic election security. Democrats argue that it makes voting harder and that they would likely lose out on votes. Now, Roger Stone, longtime friend of President Trump, said, is this the breakthrough that we really need? He believes that it is. This may not be a surrender. Some people are already agitated, saying, wait a minute, Trump's been telling us we can't win elections without voter ID. Now he's saying, put this on the back burner and go on vacation again. Everything Trump does is tactical. This is a pause. This is not a surrender. So this is all about protecting the majority, because the real risk is that they are going to try to shut down the government before the election. And what do you think is worse? Them shutting down the government and blaming everything on Trump, slow airport lines, no money, closing down national parks, making it difficult to travel, or let people go on break and then come back and hit it hard right before the election and get everybody juiced about the Save America Act